of 3 to start the week between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. James Shields is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he had a real nice season last year. Had over 200 strikeouts on the season. He's got some of the better swing and miss stuff than all of the league.
Corey Seager strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Dodgers, shortstop, number 5.
Swing and a line drive, but foul.
First pitch, 7-10.
Shields is ready. Here's the 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching Adrian Gonzalez. He put together a great season last year, coming up just short of 100 RBIs. He's an important piece to this lineup, and he can do a lot of different things really well at the plate.
Yasiel Puig is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, certainly no time to panic. You've got 161 more to go. You just need to put it behind you, come out and play your brand of baseball. I will say, though, one thing's for sure, you don't want to start things out 0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, if there's a ball hit out to center field in this one, and I'm the third base coach, I am not going to send him. He has a cannon out there in center field. Everybody knows it. We'll see if he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Adrian Gonzalez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Top of the first, just underway at Petco Park. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, what makes him difficult, the fact that he throws 2 different types of fastballs. He's got that 4-seamer, and then he's got that 2-seamer that runs in on the hitter sometimes. Very difficult to attack both.
Alexi Ramirez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alexi Ramirez.
drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
This is how you make life difficult for that pitcher out there. He's going to get to make one pitch from the windup and then go right into the stretch because this is a bullet down the line. That's a great at-bat there as he gets him going with a first pitch double.
Stepping in now, Corey Spangenberg, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. And he lays off for ball one. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game one of the season on the road.
Yeah, most of the folks below us weren't all that happy, but that was a good way to get your season off on the right foot. 1-0 sounds a whole lot better than 0-1, but there's a long way to go, no question about it.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And another foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Hernandez. And that's the first out of the inning. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
Matt Kemp will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Kendrick's got it, and the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, man, one of the most versatile players in the game is Justin Turner. Can play any of the infield positions, and he's going to play them well. One of those types of guys that you're not going to look at and say, wow, he's real fluid or real smooth, any of those sorts of things. But he gets the job done, and he gets it done well.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Jansen's known for being a bit of a pitcher's umpire. Not that he has a huge zone or anything.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Padres leave one after one, no score. Justin Turner will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ballgame.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Grounded back up the middle. Ramirez is there. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him.
Yeah, and that's going to be a bit of a turnaround right here. You figure off the crack of the bat that you got the first out of the inning. Instead, now you're looking at a runner in scoring position following that error.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Runner goes for third. Now a bunt attempt here. And the runner's breaking for third. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, people might jump to some conclusions here, but with a base open and this guy at the plate, you don't even really want to mess around with the strike zone, and I think this pitch just got away from him. Nothing more than that.
Howie Kendrick will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
Shields pauses. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. Lifted in the air out to right. Kemp back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
You know, very rarely do you see a right-handed hitter get a ball to jump out of the yard in right field at this place. That ball will just die out there as it did that time.
In now is A.J. Ellis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. To 2-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Larte strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Now to the plate, Derek Norris, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Hey, that was nice.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Sean Shea.
John Jay is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting eighth, center fielder, Melvin Upton.
Coming to the plate now, Melvin Upton Jr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Push to the right side. Puig is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for 샌디에고, who'll move to the third with no score. Hyunjin Ryu set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
And it holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Shield steps into his windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2.
Nope.
That misses, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Kemp has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
A reminder that Dodger baseball continues all season long here on the show. There you get a look at what's coming up over the course of the next 7 days. Corey Seager will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
Yeah, and he went down on 3 straight pitches, so he didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
Third inning, no score to this point. This is lifted out to left. Jay is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Yasiel Puig digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2 flyouts here to start the inning. It's a little different pitching in this place. You got to figure the more fly balls he gets here, the better.
Yeah, usually it's the other way around. You want to make guys hit it on the ground, and you still do, but there's no question that fly balls get swallowed up here much easier than they do in just about any other park in baseball.
On the ground near home. Foul ball, strike 2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Spangenberg ranging into shallow right, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. James Shields digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Shields.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And he's pretty much just overmatched at the plate here. I mean, they had so much success with the first 2 fastballs, no reason not to stay with it. That was easy as they come right there.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Peterson to the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Yeah, both these 2 starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the 3rd.
At the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Adrian Gonzalez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Justin Turner, the hitter now, 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Shot back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
That's inside. 2-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
Well, you know, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Right side. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Matt Kemp is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Ball 1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Ryu's ready. 2-2 pitch on its way. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Set to deal on 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Now in a scoreless game, I've got a hunch he may get a green light here. He may want to try and get something started that way.
Stepping in, Will Myers. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Fastball in there for a called strike. Nobody out, runner on first. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Kendrick. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Yonhervis Solarte will dig in. He singled his first time around. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is past Adrian down the line, a fair ball.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Derek Norris will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. On the ground.
But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
John Jay gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Now the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Howie Kendrick heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Hot shot to third. Solarte able to spear it in the air. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is retired here in the fifth. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Shields sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Kike Hernandez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
A.J. Ellis in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
That's a ball.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Melvin Upton Jr. comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
And he lays off there, 1-0. There's his total now, just into his fifth inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Grounded to short. To his left, Seager. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Striding into the box, James Shields. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Alexi Ramirez steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit to short. Seager gloves it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Padres down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Hyunjin Ryu will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Hyunjin Ryu.
Shields gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Corey Seager will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Upton Jr. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
And now is Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And that's going to be all for James Shields. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Drew Pomeranz will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 13, Drew Pomeranz.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there.
First baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, and I like that he went right back to that curveball there after the check swing.
Yeah, you almost got him once. Try it again and see if he can hold off twice.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Justin Turner waits on deck. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
He's set. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Taken high and deep to right. Kemp looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, as an offense, you always wish that you could bottle whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run and then he hits a home run, when I get up there, maybe I can hit a home run too. And now that's 3 home runs they've struck for in this one inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Jock.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count to do much with it in the first place.
Jose Dominguez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Here's Howie Kendrick as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. And I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Heck, could have even been 4.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Well, for Kendrick, he picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One and two, here it comes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded by Ramirez. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres nothing. Corey Spangenberg will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez ranging forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, right fielder.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Matt Kemp will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
And his control's been real good here into the middle innings now. You'll see where this pitch is. Another great location right on the corner, and he gets him to pop it up.
Will Myers will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Squared that one up just a little late. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Full count, 3-2. Yonhervis Solarte will be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, if you look at it, this is a pretty good job of pitching right here. Right after the leadoff double, he gets a pop-up and then a strikeout. So now he's just 1 out away from getting out of this thing unscored upon.
In now, Yonhervis Solarte, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Petco Park, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
Hyunjin Ryu
the pitcher number
is set to
99.
get us started for the late innings of this one.
Ryu.
Here comes the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Corey Seager will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And there's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A runner at first with no outs here. One and two. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Upton has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
And now a called strike that time. As the zone expands a bit here, it's 2-1 now.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
A runner on first with 2 away. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. And it's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Carlos Villanueva will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Stepping in now, Justin Turner. To short, hit hard. Ramirez has it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Trouble averted there thanks to fine work from the Padre bullpen. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres nothing.
Work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Ryu steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
John Jay will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Carl Crawford is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 3, Carl Crawford.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, back-to-back singles here to start the inning, and that probably warrants a look at his line to this point. The numbers haven't been too bad all told, but he's got a situation unfolding right here that could cause those numbers to change in a hurry.
Melvin Upton Jr. will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
First and second here with nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Oh, he's definitely had his way with the bottom of the lineup so far. They've got only 1 hit against him combined, and he sets another man down on strikes right here.
Brett Wallace will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 39, Brett Wallace.
In there, strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Peterson has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 10,
Alexi Ramirez gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there, base hit. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, for a while there, it didn't look like they were ever going to break through, but they finally get on the board here in inning number 7. Now they've got to see if they can add on a few more and maybe make this game a little more interesting.
Corey Spangenberg will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
J.P. Howell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. On the ground to the right side. Gonzalez has got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 5-1. Nick Vincent will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
50, Nick Vincent.
Jock Peterson will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far.
Dodgers, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Ah, that's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Ripped on the ground to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So an unfortunate turn of events for him here as he's going to be forced to leave the game due to injury. And hopefully it's nothing that keeps him out of commission for too long. Alex Dickerson will be summoned into the game to take over at first following the injury.
First base, number 1.
Digging in and looking for more, Howie Kendrick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
First offering on its way. Runner goes. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base.
Well, he did a good job to get on base with the leadoff single, but then he got a little greedy here on the first pitch, and they throw him out pretty easily at second base.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number
8th inning now downtown with the visiting Dodgers on top of the Padres through 7 as you get a look at our line score to this point. Carl Crawford will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
In now is A.J. Ellis. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Matt Kemp, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Pedro Baez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Pedro Baez.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the 샌디에고 right fielder. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Oh, and Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Well, here's that 5-pitch sequence once again here on Showtrack. Now, as each of these pitches go by, you'll notice a common theme here. Every one of them on the outer part of the zone. Now, it was pretty clear that they had a good game plan, they stuck to it, and it worked.
Into the box now, Alex Dickerson. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Yonhervis Solarte will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. High and deep to center field. Peterson looks up. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Luis Avilan will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning.
Luis Avilan.
The catcher Derek Norris is in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
John Jay will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Crawford posts under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder
Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Hit hard on the ground at third. Turner has it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. On to the 9th inning from Petco Park. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park in the Gas Lamp District as we're set to start the 9th. Scott Van Slyke will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Van Slyke.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Dribbled down the third baseline. Solarte is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
This is always a tough play for a charging third baseman. Everything's got to go right, and you see the good transfer, then the sidearm fling off of the right foot, and he does a nice job of getting enough on that throw to make the play.
Here's Corey Seager. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Kemp to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now 6-3.
With the bottom of the ninth still to come, any little bit helps. Although there's nothing little about this swing. That was a bomb, and it pushes a lead up to 3 now here in the top half.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kevin Quackenbush will take over now with one away in the top of inning number 9.
Number 59, Kevin Quackenbush. Now playing center field and batting in the 9th spot, number 5, Alexi Amarista.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting to the 20.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First delivery to him on the way. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Padres 3. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Striding in to start the 9th, Alexi Amarista, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
I've got to say, even as a right-handed hitter myself, there's something about a left-handed hitter's swing that's really fun to watch when they square one up. This is a cut fastball, but you see the nice extension, the good follow-through, and he just rips it into center field.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Jansen comes set. Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch-out.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
And this is swung on and missed, so the Padres find themselves down to their final strike here.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Another one sent foul. Two out with the man at first. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Puig. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.